So from the other day, I kind of feel a way about Jamaican Chinese food. I wonder if I'm me alone feel that way there, cause I yesterday me kind of confirmed to myself that something really I go wrong. So I'm going for a trip yesterday, and typically when you leave the trip, when you leave, I come back home. Um, I'll tap a KFC and get yourself your typical favorite order, right? Or we appeal for something nice like. So it does have that. This is the time now when we got KFC on top. It does have the KFC with them top. Then bring in self serve, like the kiosk type thing where you can put in an order. So you gotta pay when you go up, you just put in order, get the receipt and pay when you go up, or you can pay with the card, same place. So they have like three of them machine there. So you would expect that the machine would help to make things look a bit easier and quicker. But what actually happened was instead of taking let's say around an hour to get through that the typical time, right? Like KFC about an hour to get through, it takes say roughly 3 hours. We end up reach home after let's say around 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, cause a whole long this a take the whole of time. But the thing is, we end up decide say it a take too long. So me decide to me just search out. Cause me never get through with me already. Cause me never use the kiosk, me start going in and wait and then go up. But by the time I reach up in front now, me I say, boy, my wife called me and say, come go down to the Chinese restaurant with some, Jamaican Chinese food. Uh, you'll have blessed people and things down there. So I say, alright, cool. So what that we do, we just go down to the Chinese restaurant. But the thing is, last couple of years, man, I notice like Chinese food almost like it a drop off a shape in our way. I don't know how else to describe it. It just feel like as good as how it used to be. Cause what we did end up get yesterday, I did um two meat and we get in low men and it never tastes good. Just simply it just never tastes good. Remember back in the like late 2010 when Chinese restaurant I print money man, cause then just alright at the time it was like there was a gap in the food market in Jamaica. Cause everybody kind of getting used to the um the chicken and chips and the rice and peas and chicken, you know, that type of fast food they kind of saturated to the point where I say, yo, not really, if I go back, might as well just go home and eat something, people just kind of, at least to home they feel. Me, they kind of get, um, not really warm that no more. So when the Chinese food, they kind of creepy little by little when you have the fried rice and a different type of chicken, them, they, you know, yeah. I remember one time they, I think I did sweet and sour chicken we did buy. Um, sweet and sour mala. What's it mala? We buy sweet and sour chicken or mala chicken, and we carry come home. And my come for the time in the day when come the high school. That was if we could um buy some food that come home. It's like on Friday. We say alright, and you see this new Chinese place they come up and we say alright, let me try them out. And if I didn't like it, I was like, you can't identify it as chicken. So in TSC, I must say, it never taste like chicken. So so it never really work out. But when I say, little after that, like they kind of creeping. Come in left school, like said, 2012 or so. So after that, they kind of creeping more and more. Spotting up, they have like 50. Alright, let's say you have um 90% Jamaican restaurant, slowly over time it like whittle down. So you have, let's say, 70-30, then 50-50, then you have some variations. So maybe like one we lock down and you get a Jamaican restaurant team and stuff like that, right? That's how typical food court scene set up with a meal there. Other people Jamaica might have a little bit different, but Jamaican Chinese restaurant food has kind of, ingrained itself in Jamaican society now. And even like Jamaican restaurants now, they carry the some type of Jamaican Chinese variation of food. So either they might carry like the fried rice or they might carry some type of meat where you would have typically more find in a day Chinese restaurant. But um, you think we kind of notice? I don't know if after the whole COVID-19 thing kind of hit, but after that we kind of notice a food quality for the Chinese restaurant. Then after then, spread out, become crazy popular because they have the two meat option, they have the noodles option, they have several meat options you can choose from, and the portion size is really nice. It was like, I don't know, it's like the little by little them start change up the menu. I'm not just saying there's one place. It's like, I don't know if I like a one set of people with all of the restaurant, but it's like them little by little the food quality, like the noodles that get worse, the chicken that get worse bit by bit. It ain't so bad enough. It's still kind of nice ish. You could have still kind of buy and never really feel no way. But then like the price kind of keep on a go up bit by bit. Cause up to yesterday, I think about 1400 pay for the food. And the thing is, we end up buy two food because the thing is that's a chore. And that's for the big one, right? Say chore, might as well just get one extra one and then we say, because we never go home and have to go start on the food and with that I need a thing, for just kind of have some, because she does sleep at the time. So we say, alright, let's buy this and done. Buy that and it never tastes good neither. But when we reach home with it and I heat up here and thing, it tastes bad too because the fried rice now it tastes bad. The gravy tastes bad. And the thing is, I never even large and buy this the coffin box that are the what they call the medium size one, the coffin box that they did for call it um $1,100. So I don't know if a part I can make a bit about potato and um some more some other food thing. But if you look on this now, I don't know if I because the cost gone up so high, so the taste, because it's typically what I call junk food, right? Wonder if that's why I kind of feel a way like say the food is kind of gone way down. But to me, it just feel like the quality not did it no more. I don't know if I care, don't care, or maybe the quality of ingredients you can get now not as good as how it is stay at the beginning, or maybe the menu have to change or something. But the fried rice and the lo mein just tastes like it's not trying no more. It's like no, and I'm just noticing at multiple different restaurants. It's not like say there's one place or one thing, one issue. But like this are out of the parish when we live. We notice me taste the same kind of issues we may have in a film parish. I might just say back when you just start off, man, me have a yo, I want the nicest thing could have just to be um going there and when the line I go up you kinda did there and try pick which meat you want. So if you want to go for the barbecue or you want to go for the fried chicken with the sesame or the roast chicken or if you want um like let's say ribs or something like that. If you want like some mala chicken or they might have some other like fish also. But no, yes, as I said, it don't really taste so good. Alright, let me tell you how it even work out. In a them the time when they come on to the crowd, the crowd used to remember when the new when the new Chinese restaurant just come, the crowd they just thick and then even said typical way that say now people just are coming and try if you get um like I try if you come and get a certain amount of food and things like but people genuinely could you can see them enjoy the food. Versus now most of the restaurants they don't have they probably close in the next couple of years because they don't have that much of a base anymore. Like we can't we can't based on me I say most of them now they don't really have a lot of people that coming in and that support them like how when they just start of the first couple of years. It just feel like now over time the base get eroded and maybe the Jamaican restaurant them kind of take on the with the Chinese food. Them kind of try to keep the quality a bit better. I don't know if I don't know, I don't know, but it just feel like everything we I see and that's pretty much gone way down, way down. But if it's a case where this are gonna be the new normal, well, you'll pretty much see a lot of these restaurants kind of shut down in the next couple of years. And unless the case where they find another way to kind of bring back that support, gonna work out for the best. Cause me love have the options and you can go there and think and get a food, but even the portion size them gone way down compared to what we did them before when it just a start off. I mean, no say that's a kind of a lost leader because they want kind of bring people and thing, but I don't know if I'm alone I say this then let me know. But a lot of the restaurant when they even like manage to get out of business, then pretty much now just can't sustain and can't even bring in new people because people don't really have talk about Jamaican Chinese food anymore. So I don't know if I maybe um part of it we kind of get used to the idea of them being there, but let me say to me the whole taste and everything just threw me off. And even I know even yesterday when we did we want to get one tropics and the place with the Chinese restaurant where they go at $350. I'm not gonna say juice I think raise but yo said no sir we just go and drink the back with our buckle of water with the carry. Like the carry is ignore thing and we say we just go and box that because it wouldn't make sense. It would make no sense at all. So others that it'll end up that way where either them have to downsize or them have to find a way to bring back the audience. I doubt it will happen. So if it happen, there's no say boy somebody else will come there. Somebody else will come and take over. Mm. Alright. Like that. Don't chat. Alright.